Oh, thank you for staying with us. Stabilizing Nigeria's economy through artificial intelligence offers a pathway to reduce dependence on oil and build a more resilient system. By applying AI across key sectors, the country can boost productivity, improve efficiency, and diversify its economy base. With smart AI-driven risk assessment models, more Nigerians can access credit-fueling entrepreneurship and small business growth. AI also enhances financial inclusion by bringing banking services to undeserved populations through mobile platforms and digital wallets. At the same time, it strengthens fraud detection, improves security, and helps financial institutions manage risks more effectively. Joining us for this conversation is Fintech and Startup Consultant Zainab Azeez. Thank you for staying with us, Zainab.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So, how can the government develop a more robust AI infrastructure to support the growth of AI startups and industries?
Thank you for that question. I like to say that for a country like ours, it's important that the government first off caters to the underbanked, that's the unskilled people, the farmers, small businesses, such that when you are investing in fintechs and startups, everybody is properly equipped knowledge-wise to utilize the artificial intelligence development in the economy and the country. Now, what the government can do, and when I was doing a bit of research around this, I saw that there is a strategy in place around artificial intelligence in Nigeria. But what's the implementation strategy? How are people going to benefit from this? I think a major one, beyond fintech startups, which is a major one, is catering for the underbanked and the underserved people. Now, there are a lot of people out there that have ideas, that have small farms and poultry and fish pond in their houses, trying to do something from themselves. However, they do not have the financial capacity to deliver on this project. What I think the government can do to solve that is enable them, give them the skill, give them the knowledge. Before we even get to enabling people or Nigerians, it's important that we have a change of mindset as a country. It's important that people are intentional about growth. People are open to accepting development, right? When we get to that, when we tackle a mindset shift or change, then the government, whatever the government is doing can begin to make sense. They can put in place checking credit scores, slowly trying to help them build their financial capacity such that when they take a loan and there's a repayment plan, there is a continuity plan there. AI can help you as a business, start up your business, track your finances, let you know what to do per time. It's quite easy, just depends on how you prompt it, right? If our government can first of all tackle ensuring that people are skilled enough, they can have a structure or an infrastructure somewhere that is building technology such that even those that do not understand English can use it, such that you can prompt the device or prompt your AI app with your voice and speak your actual dialect. You can speak Yoruba and get a response. That's one way the government can use AI to tackle some of the economic instability that we are experiencing. Now let's go to fintech. The financial technology system is a fast-growing one in Nigeria. All over the world, everybody's building something, everybody's trying to tackle something, and this gives room for more corruption. People are still scared, sadly, to put their money in the banks or in financial technology apps. Now, people are still comfortable with the bank, but with fintech, which is where the world is going, the world is going to be more digital. We have to intentionally believe in our system and what we are building. AI can be used to track fraud. There are certain research that you can do when you have AI in place. Customers have queries. They want to ask questions about their money. They want to withdraw their money, and they're experiencing some sort of backlog or delay. With an AI integrated chatbot, you don't necessarily need to speak to somebody to get your problem solved. So why not let's start integrating this system even in traditional banks, even in the apps as well.
Let me quickly come in, Aziz. Well, talking about this issue of AI, it was at the front burner at the UN General Assembly where the Vice President raised the issue of a digital divide. So tell us more about this development, on how this can affect all sectors in developed countries and bringing it back to countries like Nigeria, where we can have AI being developed in healthcare, finance, and other sectors.
Okay, let's start with what we see internationally and in the healthcare sector. We see that for a country like Nigeria, people drop dead of certain health conditions. You really cannot say what's going on. And sometimes people have cancer, right? And until it's probably in stage 4 or it has gone really deep down into it before you can then say, or the doctors will say, oh, this person has cancer. However, when we look at other countries, developed countries, there are AI initiatives in place that allows you to immediately track whatever is going on in the person's body. So if you go into the hospital today, there's a triage system. So you're not initially waiting to see a doctor immediately. There's a triage system that is in place that checks your blood pressure, sugar level, and automatically just do like a quick search on what's going on around the body. That way, we can immediately identify some health issues that people are going through. And that's what has worked internationally. Imagine taking that system, that model, that process, and integrating it in our system, Nigeria. I'm sure we're going to have less death rate, particularly when it comes to health-related death concerns. It's going to be reduced. So that's one way for healthcare.
Yes,
Let's look at agriculture, right? For agriculture, that's a major source of income for people in Nigeria, right? If you agree with me, the farmers can be educated, can be equipped. They don't necessarily need to do too much in terms of, okay, what's the quantity of fertilizer this particular production needs or something.
Zainab, hold on.
Yeah.
We'll go for a short break now. And when we return, we'll have you.